Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Zoinks! Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Brian, with Happy Thumbs Gaming. I wasn't just playing with my LEGO Dimensions Mystery Machine, or was I? Welcome! Hey everybody, we just wanted to do a quick video and talk about LEGO Dimensions since it is releasing this weekend, September 27th in the North America, US areas, and I believe all over the rest of the world on the 29th, so a couple more days for some of you, but that'll give me a head start to hopefully get some content and information out to you guys. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and talk about that. Now, the game itself is a $100 set. It comes with a toy pad, 3 minifigs, and a vehicle. Now, that's a lot of money for just a game, but it also comes with Lego. It actually comes with 269 Lego bricks. You can actually use those to build those up into the back of the toy pad portal thing. I know a lot of people are calling it a portal, but I'm pretty sure that TT Games and WB are wanting us to call it the old toy pad. So we'll go ahead and call it that from here on out. Now, just a couple quick things we wanted to talk about. Basically, there are 14 levels that come with the initial game. In those levels, you should be able to kind of just jump right in and grab a lot of the mini kits and things that you would normally have to wait until free play for. We're still not sure how the story and free play stuff work out. We know that you can return to levels and replay them with any of the characters. We're not exactly sure how we're going to do the videos yet, though, because we want to make sure that we do them in the simplest, easiest fashion. So we're going to do most of the 14 levels of the original game with the 3 characters that come with it. I know it's kind of boring. We will do some mashup videos of those levels and some other things, and of course we'll do the free play levels if we don't incorporate those all into the first set of videos. I know I'm kind of confusing myself talking about this, so I'm sure I'm confusing you too. But essentially, we want to make sure that you don't have to have the Scooby Pack in order to complete our levels. We don't want you to have any extra stuff outside of what's required. So when we get to like the Simpsons level pack, we will use the extra stuff, and it'll be specific to those things because you should have them if you're watching and trying to complete the Simpsons level pack. So yeah, speaking of Simpsons, on launch, besides the 14 levels, there is also 3 level packs you can purchase: the Simpsons, Portal, and Back to the Future. I gotta say, Back to the Future is probably the most excitable one for me. I've been wanting to play as Marty McFly for a long time. I'd show you the camera. I actually have the Lego DeLorean kit up there with Marty, the hoverboard, and Doc. Haven't opened it yet. Got it sealed. Kind of one of my collector things. I got a little bit of a problem with collecting and not opening things. All my friends know what I'm talking about. Anyways, enough about that. Really excited about all the other things too. We got Portal, we've got Simpsons, we've also got, what else we got? Lego Ninjago, we've got Lord of the Rings, we've got, I mean, it goes on. Doctor Who, I know, is a really big one for a lot of people. Also excited. So anyways, Scooby-Doo, I could go on and on and on and on, but the point is, there are lots of content available, but you don't have to get any of it other than the core set. So yes, it's a little more expensive than a normal game, but you're getting a bunch of Lego with it, so kind of look at it as a package deal. And honestly, comparing game prices with Lego sets, it's actually kind of a deal considering how much you get. You know, bang for your buck. Good stuff. All right, so Trophy Achievement Guide. What about that? Well, we're going to go ahead and do one. As you can see, we just recently published our guide itself on our website, HappyThumbsGaming.com. You should be able to find it right on the home page. If you're watching this later down the road, of course, we'll have a Trophy Achievement Guide section you can click through and find all of our Trophy Achievement Guides. So, as per usual, we'll be adding textual descriptions as well as any known information that'll help or hurt you along your journey, like glitch information or maybe cheats or cheat codes, if we can get a hold of some cheat codes. As well as videos too. We'll be posting all of our videos of collectibles for the mini kits and all that. Speaking of mini kits, yeah, so there's 10 mini kits per level, and you know, 14 levels, so there's 140 mini kits right out the box. We're gonna go ahead and make sure we get all of those. There's also, I'm not sure what they're calling it yet. It looks like a minifig in peril. It could be anything though. It could be Lego guy. I mean, it could be anything. So it is a Lego minifig head as the icon. We know that much. But we're going to go ahead and get those. Of course, there'll be the stud requirements. We'll basically do the regular shebang. You know, we usually have kind of the same formula. We'll try to recreate that as much as possible. Now, because there's the toy pad, we're going to try to incorporate some shots with us actually using the toy pad when we have to switch characters rather than just talk about it. We're going to try to do everything we can to make this journey as easy and awesome as possible for you guys, because everything is awesome, which Lego Movie's in there too. So yeah, I think I got most of that stuff figured out. I wanted to talk real quick about price point again. You know, there's lots of money to be spent. I mean, these are just my 2 pre-orders for what has been announced so far for Lego Dimensions. And hopefully you guys will jump on board and at least get the core set and take the journey with us. If you guys love Doctor Who, get the Doctor Who stuff to add to it. Nothing is required. It's all up to you on what you add to it. So that's pretty much all I got for the information. Like I said, there's 269 bricks that come with the set to build the toy pad itself. Yeah, so there's 9 additional levels in the team packs that you can buy. There are team, fun, and level packs that you can purchase. The level packs come with a minifig and a vehicle or 2 and a level. The team packs come with a couple of minifigs, a couple of vehicles or items, as well as the fun packs come with a minifig. And so check out your local GameStop or wherever you prefer to buy your games. They'll have a whole list of all the stuff that's coming out, and hopefully we'll get to all of it. So to the let's go ahead and get to that trophy achievement guide.
All right, here we go. As you can see here, we are at HappyThumbsGaming.com on our main website, and we are at the Lego Dimensions Trophy Achievement Guide. You can find it by going to our homepage, or you can go to the Browse section and select the Trophy Achievement Guides if it doesn't happen to be on the homepage anymore. As we scroll down here, you can see there's a whole bunch of characters here from the Lego Dimensions world, including Thumby hanging out. Hopefully one day we will get a HTG Doug and HTG Brian Lego minifig, like an official one. That would be epic. And then, of course, having a little Thumby build-up would be pretty sweet, too. As you can see, this is a work in progress, meaning that we will be adding to it once we get the game, and there are quite a few questions that we have right now, so we're going to go over the trophy achievement list and talk about a lot of things, but we too have questions still, so we don't have all the answers yet, I guess is what I'm getting at. As per usual, we'll have Thumby's essential information here that'll tell us the difficulty to platinum and the estimated time, as well as the steps required to get there. And if there's any glitch notes or any warnings, like things that you do or don't want to do in order to prevent certain things from happening, we'll make sure to make note of that, as well as any cheat codes that we might come across. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the trophy achievements, because they are actually basically most of the worlds that are involved in the Lego Dimensions world. And they start right off with Wizard of Oz. Now you can see we've got the trophy achievement prize, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, the amount that they're worth, I guess. That, you know, trophies have the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and there's obviously lots of different ratings over on the achievement side, the 5, 10, 25, 50, 100, and so on and so forth. So anyhow, we want to make note that we are using the achievement logos or icons here, and we do not have the actual information for the trophies yet. So if they say bronze and later it turns out to be a silver or gold, that's just because we didn't have the info yet. So again, not quite out yet. Anyhow, so we got Wizard of Oz, There's No Place Like Home, follow the Lego Brick Road. That's pretty sweet. I love the wordplay they always use. We're going to see a lot of that, actually. This is a story-related trophy achievement. It cannot be missed. The next one is Chroma Simpson. Complete the meltdown at Sector 7-G. This is actually totally story-related and cannot be missed. And again, that might not be a bronze, but it probably is. So, Of Mice and Chen. Complete the Elements of Surprise level. This is from the Lego Ninjago series and is story-related, cannot be missed. We got In the Nick of Timey-Wimey. Complete a Delicatable Adventure. I don't know, I probably said that wrong. But I know it's some wordplay there, but yeah. Story-related, cannot be missed, and it is the Doctor Who level. Moving right along, we got the, looks like Mordor or something, a Shadow of Mordor. Something's going on there. It looks like something from the Lord of the Rings world. And look at that, simply walked into ... Metropolis. So a little bit more, I don't know, I guess punny wordplay. And complete Painting the Town Black. And that's going to be a reference to the Lord of the Rings in the series. Now, it is story-related, cannot be missed as well. Next along, this is one of my favorites that I'm looking forward to, the Interdimensional Showdown. Complete Once Upon a Time Machine in the West. This is probably going to get you a bronze and 25G, and it is story-related and cannot be missed, and if you haven't figured it out yet, this is the Back to the Future level. And, oh, yeah. So, next, this is also going to be quite... I mean, they're all going to be an amazing amount of fun. There are a couple that stand out to me more than others, but, I mean, it's just very minutely. Really, Ghostbusters and Back to the Future are two of my most requested, like, please make a Lego game requests of all time. So, being that I'm going to get to experience this even on little levels, not full, because it's not a full AAA game release, but we're going to get a taste of that, and it's going to be, oh, so sweet. All right, so speaking of sweetness, we got Glad to Be Out of There. This is going to be Complete the Glad to See You. Again, more wordplay on old GLaDOS from Portal. And it is a story-related trophy achievement that cannot be missed. Riddle Me That is next in line, and this is going to be awarded for completing the Riddle Earth level, and it will be story-related and cannot be missed. And it looks like the riddle, it's got to be DC Universe of some sort. And, okay, look at that, it's Slimer, which means it's going to be Ghostbusters. And I thought for sure it would have been like, Who You Gonna Call or something, but they might save that for another specific trophy achievement on the level pack. But anyways, it's Ghost Busted, Complete the Phantom Zone, and that is story-related, so it can't be missed. And the next one is a little homage to the old arcade days. Now, some of you youngins out there might not know what it's like to go to an arcade, put in some money, and actually get a high score and get to put your initials in. Back in the day, this was like the ultimate leaderboard. You know, you had to go to like your local 7-Eleven, Plaid Pantry, local corner store or maybe arcade and throw in some money. And if you got to the top, booyakashow. Anyways, this trophy achievement's called Enter Your Initials, AAA, because that's all you got was the 3 spots for, your first, your middle, and your last name. At least that was the thought anyways. And you get this trophy achievement for completing All Your Bricks Are Belong to Us. That is another reference to the old days. You should look to that. Look up All Your Bases Belong to Us. I believe that's it. I might have it a little bit off, but good stuff. Story-related cannot be missed. And again, that's the Midway Arcade level there. So... oh, yeah. Next one's going to be a lot of fun, too, especially since we've been doing these speed builds while waiting for Dimensions, and that's going to be Zoinks! And this is for completing the Mystery Mansion mashup. And this trophy achievement is story-related, cannot be missed, and if you haven't figured it out, it's Scooby-Doo! Now, this next couple of levels are kind of up in the air. We are not 100% sure on what they are. I've got some theories here. Now, Try Again Next Time is Complete Prime Time. Now, we know there are a couple of franchises that are not involved yet in the levels. We haven't seen Jurassic World. We haven't seen Lego the Movie. We haven't seen Chima. Legends of Chima? Yeah, something like that. Anyways, Chima. And on top of that, what else haven't we seen? I guess that's it. That's the only ones we haven't seen. So these could be quite the mix-up. Now, I thought originally that Try Again might have been a reference to like a Triceratops for Jurassic World, but if you notice, the next 2 levels are Try references. And honestly, if you think all the way back, spoiler alert, if you don't know, right in the beginning scene, 3 of the main characters are stolen from you, and that's basically what the whole game is about, trying to get back these 3 characters. And so anyways, the Try 3 trifecta, anyways, I think it has reference to do with that, and I'm not sure if we're going to get bits and pieces of Jurassic World or if we're going to have to wait till like a specific level set comes out for that. Anyhows, all 3 of these are story related and cannot be missed. So we got Try Again Next Time, Complete the Prime Time, Try Hard with a Vengeance, that's obviously a Die Hard with a Vengeance reference, Complete The End Is Try, and then we also got a serious loophole, Complete the Final Dimension. So this is going to be the last of the levels. And the next couple are probably story-related and cannot be missed, but at the same time, that's not necessarily true. So you can see here, it's got a little icon here, and that is your toy pad or your dimensional portal. And Time to Break the Rules is the name of the trophy achievement, and you get this for rebuild the Lego Gateway. I guess since you've never built it in the first place, I guess that's kind of worded incorrectly, but as far as the story goes in game, you have to rebuild it in order to access it. So that's what they mean. And I'm not sure if you physically have to build it and if the game is smart enough to know that your portal is built or not or what, but the like I already mentioned, the actual core set comes with all the Lego bricks needed, and I don't know how many of them go towards it, but I think there's 269. That's right. And, to the end. All right. So, that'll be probably story related, but might not be. The next one in line is Broke the Rules. Complete all story levels. This one, it will for surely be, story related because you have to complete all the story levels. All right, keystones. We haven't talked a lot about the keystones, but the keystones are basically acquired along the levels here and are the way that you unlock the different toy pad modes. There are 5 different modes for the toy pad. If you're unfamiliar with them, there is Chroma, Locate, Elemental, Shift, and Scale. Now, Scale gives you the ability to make your character larger or smaller, I guess, in some cases. I know for sure larger. I've seen Homer get bigger. I haven't seen anybody else get bigger or smaller. Shift is like a kind of like an instant portal. Because we don't have a portal gun in this game like the game Portal, the toy pad is incorporated, and often there will be 3 different colors on the toy pad that will represent 3 different portal colors in game. And by moving your character to that spot in the toy pad, it'll then teleport your character to that area. Pretty cool stuff. Elemental is going to be your basic like fire, ice, water kind of thing, and by moving your character to that certain color, it'll give you that ability. Locate, I believe, is going to be kind of similar to the old compass and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean or other games where you have to track a certain item, like in Jurassic World, we saw that as well, the raptor scent trail. And then Chroma is kind of an interesting new one. It's color-based, so the different toy pad, there's 3 different spots on the toy pad. They'll light up different colors, the 3 areas, and by placing your characters there, your character will have the ability to basically get painted that color. You can mix some colors, do some cool stuff. Very interesting, gives you lots of in-depth puzzle-making stuff. So, okay. Back to the trophy achievement itself. The keystones to victory. This is probably going to be story related, but we weren't sure because basically you have to play the levels in order to get the keystones, and therefore being story related. All right. Moving along. Rare artifacts collected. Collect 30 mini-kits from this level. Now, this is most likely going to be a silver or gold trophy, and it is 50G on the achievement side. We don't really know a whole lot about what is required for this other than 30 mini-kits. I'm assuming that it's any 30 mini-kits. Now, if you do the math, 10 mini-kits per level, 14 levels, that's 140 mini-kits. So you're not going to have to get all the mini-kits in order to get this trophy achievement, which is nice, but don't rest easy yet. We'll come back to that whole concept here in a second. Next one, ooh, this is a fun one. Upgrades. Upgrade the Batmobile to Model 2. Now, both Model 2 and Model 3, which is the next one here, holy upgrades, Batman. Both of these are most likely going to be story related too. You're going to probably have to get so far into the game in order to get the ability, because if you don't know yet, a lot of these kits come with Lego sets, and even the core game itself comes with Lego pieces for the Batmobile, and you can actually build the vehicles and the items like the Scooby Snacks and some of the other things into multiple variations. Now, they don't, the boxes that you get this stuff don't come with the instructions. The instructions are all shown in-game on screen. If you haven't watched our Lego Scooby-Doo Team Pack unboxing / speed build video, check that out and you'll see what we're talking about. We didn't know it at the time, but we totally, anyways, watch it. You'll get a good laugh out of it. But as you progress in the game, you'll get the booklets, the little pamphlets that you normally get in the Lego sets to build. They show up on screen, and you'll need both of those in order to get those. So most likely, those are going to be story-related as well. All right, home sweet home. Visit any hub world for the first time. Now, as far as we know, there is a very small area where the dimensional portal is, and we're not sure if you have to go to like the sub areas like the Scooby-Doo, Simpsons, all those different to get to the hubs or how it all works yet, but we'll have more info on that coming soon. Dimensional Explorer. Visit the homes of Batman, Gandalf, and Wildstown. Now, these are the 3 characters of the core set. We're assuming this is probably going to be story-related too. Again, it might be hub-related where you can travel once the game is beat to the areas and talk to who knows. Maybe you can go visit their homes with other characters. We'll have to wait and see. All right, time for an upgrade. Collect 5 gold bricks. That's going to be easy peasy. Each level has the ability for 4 gold bricks. You got the completing the level. You have the rescuing the, I believe it's going to be minifig in peril. We don't really know the name of it, but there is kind of a citizen or, dino in peril kind of a thing. And you're going to have to rescue one of those from the level. That'll get you a gold brick for doing it. You'll get a gold brick for reaching the stud requirement. I'm not sure what they're calling it yet. I don't know if it's like dimensional, I don't know. Anyways, we'll figure that out. And then also, of course, for getting all 10 of the mini kits. So that's where it gets kind of tricky, where you don't need the mini kits, all of them, all 140, to get a trophy achievement. but you do need at least a few of them. Well, I guess you don't need any of them to get those. But the next one, the 30 gold bricks, if you look down here, this one, we're not sure how many gold bricks are going to be in this game. We've seen, anywhere from 50 to 250. So it could be real easy, or, there may only be 30 gold bricks. I'd be really surprised. But, mathematically, that's impossible. So I guess there's going to be more than that. I'll just answer that right now. But anyways, we'll have to see. You might actually not need all 140 mini kits in order to get the 100%, which, technically there isn't even a 100% trophy achievement. So they kind of left that out on us too. So they kind of, I guess, took it easy on us. Maybe they're like feeling sorry for us. Like, oh, these guys are spending so much money on this game. Let's just make the trophy achievement list easy. I don't really know, but I'm kind of grateful for that. But we'll see how it all ends up. We're going to do videos regardless. So, oh, yeah. Moving right along, we got Dimensional Dasher. Complete a race in any of the hub worlds. Now, again, this bronze might not be right, but 15G is going to be rewarded for that. Info on that's going to be coming soon. We don't know how the hub worlds really are. It says hub worlds, the plural. So we're assuming that each of the, like Scooby-Doo, Simpsons, have kind of like a mini free roam area. So like once you leave the portal room and go to, let's say, the Simpsons world into Springfield, there may be a little area you can run around to select the 3 levels, and there may be some stuff. And we know there's going to be some buildings and some quests scattered because of some trophy achievements coming up here. But we'll get more info on that. The next one is Pedal to the Metal. It's actually completing 5 hub races, so it kind of falls in the same category of more info coming soon. All right, the heroes we need. Complete any hub world quest. Now, as we just mentioned, we know there's going to be quests and renovations. The renovations are kind of like, so we don't know exactly how it's going to work, but from what we know, there are buildings that are either in need of repair or in need of building. And you walk up, and for a certain amount of studs, you can actually pay to have them renovated. And in this case, you need to renovate 1 to get restoring order. Or going to the next one, Official Master Builder, complete 15 hub world renovations. So my assumption is there's probably 1 on each of the hub worlds. So, because there's 14 levels, right? 14 hub worlds. And then 1 maybe in the dimensional hub area. I don't know. We'll figure out where that 15th one is. Taking the tube. Unfortunately, it's not YouTube, but it is the dimensional portal here. So travel through 20 rifts throughout the game. This is just going to be basically traveling back and forth to levels. This is going to be probably obtained during the story progression, but if not, you'll just have to spend a couple of minutes traveling back and forth. It's just like riding an elevator up and down and up and down. All right, Speedy Thing goes in. That was kind of a weird interlude to that. Anyways, complete the Glad to See You within 25 minutes. This is going to be another one of those speed runs. You'll have to play the level once or twice to go through it. The portal level is amazing, and that's what they're referencing to here. Basically, you'll have to figure out the couple of puzzles. We'll have a video up for this, of course. It's just a matter of time and us getting to it, so stay tuned for that. Forever Alone. Complete a level while only ever keeping, I'll get it right one of these days, 1 character active on the toy pad. So based on the icon here, we're assuming there's going to be a level probably early in the game, and it'll probably be part of the core level sets that you'll probably use Batman to go ahead and go through it. Now, it does say character. It does not say anything about vehicles, so we'll have to figure that out, see if that is an issue or not. All right, we're getting it down to the home stretch here. We got Lost Property, complete 25 locate mode puzzles. Now, this is back to what we were saying earlier about the keystones, and those are going to unlock the different abilities for the toy pad. The toy pad, of course, has the chroma, locate, elemental, shift, and scale modes. You can see locate, chroma, elemental, and shift. So we got a bunch of those right here. You got 25 of each of those. Lost Property, painting by numbers, elemental, my dear. That's pretty awesome. And too old for this shift. Boy, that could get really PG-13 real quick, eh? All right, so ship through 50 mode riffs. So you got 25, 25, 25, and then the big 50. And this is the shift mode one. So this is going to be through the portal style in the room. So I don't know if that'll be specific to the portal game levels, or if it'll be specific to, and I'm sure it'll apply to the extra DLC content if you are getting the portal levels. Anyhow. All right, but does it come in pink? Give the Batmobile a pink paint job? And do you like bling, Batman? Give the Batman a chrome paint job. All right. Yeah, both of those are probably going to be story related, and I'm assuming they have something to do with money renovations, perhaps. Maybe a quest. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's going to wrap up all the trophy achievements on that list. You can see down below we do have a spot reserved for the collectible guide. So depending on how many, I mean, I guess we'll probably do all of the levels and all of the mini kits regardless if they're needed for a trophy achievement. But you can see there was no 100% trophy achievement. You know, and in fact, there's no platinum on this list because this is the achievement list. So we'll have to wait and see what that bad boy is called. And I'm sure there's probably going to be 1000 G. I don't know. There's not one on. I don't know. So still some questions to be answered, but we wanted to get you caught up as best as possible. So 14 levels. $100 comes out this Sunday and Tuesday if you're not in the North American areas, and you'll have 269 bricks to build up in the game. There will be 3 extra packs available: The Simpsons, Back to the Future, and Portal, all which give you 3 levels and a whole bunch more gameplay. And other than that, I don't have a whole lot more to give you. In fact, I gotta go. It's time for me to go pick up the kid from school. So as always, until next time. Make sure you click that like button.